It's like, I don't remember what I did last week. I really don't remember what I did. Okay, now I gotta listen to this one first. Apparently gotta talk to somebody.
You did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
What'd I do?
Your grandeur grows with every passing moment.
Thanks. Question mark?
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Okay, what I think I already know how to get this, but I don't remember. What are you rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty.
What did I do?
Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
No, that's not the hat. What is it? It's the bird. That's what it was. Where's my new toy? What I guess new? What? It's not the radio, is it? Tomorrow, science violent clashes break out after death of mathematician. Opposing factions disagree over how to apply the calculations to achieve peace. The Daily Moon priceless collection of Messian porcelain donated to local museum. Crow News miniature fast-breeding hedgehogs with poison spines are eating everything. Crow News chef at local bistro San Frontiers disappears into the wilderness. Authorities organizing a search. Barton health issues on the rise due to poor quality diets. Cage the rage, they're real. I tell you, saw them with my own eyes. They had glasses and suit of it and everything. Crow News, world's oldest person, finally shares their mortal coil at the incredible age of 114. I agree with that, Jesus. Echo Watch, big companies, stock price plummet after a series of questionable data-driven decisions. Crow News scientists discover a new strain of super tuberculosis. Yeah. Alright, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? The piggy. Congratulations, Grim. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Quarter of a day. A total of 6 humans out of 8 only to live. At least 3 humans with a scientific background had to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger had to die. 30 or younger? My gosh, so if they're scientific or 30 or younger, let me see, let's go by age first, 30 or younger. We got 1 down. 2, 3, 4. We got 5. 5 of them are 30 or younger. At least 2 of them have to be. The scientific background is gonna be, well, already a biologist. At least 3. So 1. No. Amanita Moscovich. Amanita is dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk or snobbishly drive around in their vintage car. And then the battery is chronically empty, otherwise they have no personality or political views whatsoever. We're under 30. Good, but this that's just researchers, not scientific researching end of days. I don't know. None of that counts. No, I wanted to, but I don't think I will. Gosh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Leinani, a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Studied knowing that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate banning small fish bowls. Well, that's a good thing, only 3, but still. Lucas got tangled in the whole organized crime web at an early age. Your dad's their brother hadn't cared to settle the score. Lucas was forced into working as a driver, although as of late, it seems to have been getting their hands dirtier. God dang it, I want to kill you, but I don't think I got the chance. There's collision smuggler. There isn't a thing dressed won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. Seitaro, a virologist. Seitaro is a grad student of a virology lab where the researchers focus on studying tuberculosis. They edit the tuberculosis genome to see how the changes affect the bacteria. Seitaro dreams of working in a facility that is proper ventilation like their current lab. For Quinn, 21 biology student Christopher is extremely interested in reggae music and botany. Do these things somehow go together? Perhaps. They recently got married and moved to Cosmopolis City with their spouse in order to dedicate themselves to studying work. My gosh, this is just a horrible week. This is just a horrible day. It just started. The week just started. Pilot, 29 identity thief. Oliver stole toys when they were young and their family was struggling to find happiness in misery. As they got older, they became a regular swindler in order to improve their living situation. After a while, saw the futility of the endeavor. In the pursuit of finding a life they deserved, they assumed the identity of an identity thief. Lorenthal to sing 26 supermarket cashier. Lorenthal is a full-time cashier and they've embraced the grind with the will of steel. The Beacon of Darkness is space exploration. Lorenthal supports every act taken towards space and they even take cosmology astronomy classes in the community college with help of when they contribute to the cause. So you're living. I know it says 2 people aged 30 or younger, but it's like there's like 4 people on this list, so. I think the other one that I want to keep, who was it? I think it's the biology student. Because there is more than 3 with scientific backgrounds, right? 1, 2, 3. I think, I hope, it just says researcher, which is like throwing me off. Because it could be a scientific thing. Alright, so you're living. You're dying. You're living. And everybody else is dying. Sorry. You deserve it. Sorry. You deserve it. Sorry. A big sorry on this one. It's like, dang it. It should be everybody. 6 humans, my gosh. Ah, no. Well, nothing I can do about it. I feel like I did something wrong, but I think I should be fine. Nothing there.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Rough things you already did.
The world certainly has that tendency. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers.
Papers.
I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles.
Yep.
Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done?
Must be done.
Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
So it's good to hear that I'm such a good worker.
Perhaps one day you can be a great worker.
Maybe.
This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personal dialogue.
I'm still a bit unclear on the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world and the people therein create the situations themselves without our interference. Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, doesn't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here. Anything else?
How long is a day, anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Then how does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
Got it.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
40.
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from?
The store. And places.
I want to know those places.
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and
Go.
imperialistic. Anything else?
Nope, we're done.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
I'm sure she does.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
By the way, I noticed a toy behaving oddly, squeaking on its own and all.
Yes? What is odd about it?
I mean, how can that be? Is it alive or something?
But of course.
What?
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
I don't think I want to ban, but that's horrible.
That you gave a sentient creature stuck inside an immortal body to a predatory animal? Well, a tad bit horrible, if you put it that way.
No, I don't want it back. I don't want to think about this anymore. Allow squeaking to rise from somewhere beyond the table.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Should I have taken it back? I don't know. I wasn't. I guess when I got a raise, but whatever.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Yeah. Broke. I want this one though. Dang it, I actually want that one. Dang it. 300 short. Man, I want it. I want it so badly. I'm not even sure. Only 4? Interesting. Cronus, end of day researcher, eaten at the lab by bugs used for research. Truth Exploder, the end of days draw near, already the bugs rebel, there's no escape. Cronus, local doctoral student dies after drinking lab disinfectant on a dare. Daily Moon, notorious identity thief disappears, but are they truly dead? We can never be sure. Cronus, young thug gunned down during a police raid of a suspected mob hideout. Kroonu is ringleader of a trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. Since today, a new celestial body located in Knowing named Lorenthal after its discovery. Is it the actual time? Oh my gosh, that is the actual time. Did I not notice that? No, Jesus. Look at Grim. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Quota for the day, a total of 2 humans have died, so half the people. Humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle must die. So the ones on the ends? Why? That doesn't sound... What? Sorry, Caleb? Caleb Sadie, Rundu, 30. Junior researcher. Right after graduation, Caleb went to work at the Acidia Institution where they have been researching strange experimental pathogens. The goal is to achieve potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. It's a pretty dangerous job as it oftentimes involves the use of very sharp instruments. Laura Hana 21, choir singer. Laura is a professional singer who joined the church choir at the local town. They offer their singing skills to the church party to be more devout and partly to have better access to the church wine cellar. Oh, Jesus. An alcoholic. Kathleen Holmes, 39, economic policy strategist. Kathleen wrote the book on economic planning literally. The last 5 years, they have argued for a new way to organize and systemize labor and the production of resources, for a different distribution of capital, which often revolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate oversight. And sorry, Juniper Goal, a 24 rally driver. Ain't nothing better than pressing that pedal to the metal, feel the torque ramp up, blast over a dirt road. Juniper lives for the excitement, the rush of the adrenaline, which is surprising as when not behind the wheel, Juniper's very calm and cool, always keeping their emotions in check. I don't like this system, man. Like he's 24, man, dang. Oh, you have to die, you have to die. This is fine. Drop a single world, parameter value at least 2 levels in 1 day. I don't know what that means. You're living. And you're living. Man. I don't know, I like this system, man. Oh boy.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter.
Okay.
Perhaps you can be of assistance.
What is it?
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback.
Yep.
Ah, all the files are in order.
No worries.
Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
You're welcome. Cat murders and contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Later. I could have sworn I got a raise, but I don't know. Might have been wrong.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Shop. Buy that. Still too expensive for don't buy a bow tie. I don't mind. A fidget spinner? Spins a rolls of chicks relax at very soothing and helpful in times of stress, more to use, but I want a new clothes as well. Sure.
Oh. Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least.
2 months.
I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Will I ever be able to buy everything? I don't know. Just have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure it's the last one. Tie. So I was about to hold the clothes back. Oh no, they're different. Huh. Hello, Joe. Hardcore. Old time. Haha, pineapple. Shit like that. Ooh, the King out the window. Ooh. So that's a bow tie compared to the actual tie. I'm thinking of pineapple, but I actually think I want the King Halloween. I'm gonna switch the mask thing. Yeah. Pumpkin King. We'll take it. Get him mad, that's not a trophy. Make sure I'm singing. Another day. 7. Kronu's younger sister dead from an yet-to-be-identified pathogen. Doctors left puzzled. Economista. Oh. More power to the Ultra corporations. It is the way of the future. They can build it. They will build it. Kronu's accident at the International Rally Challenge claims life of rally driver and their navigator. Daily Moon. Will the police finally do something about this highway menace? Fresh idea. I hope you're still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. Quote of the day, all humans in the bottom row have the oh, Jesus Christ. Gunther Felix 40 journalists. More often than not, Gunther finds themselves in dangerous situations due to their curious nature and profession. They haven't had a chance to build the foundry because of their risky life choices. Well, good news, buddy, you get to live. But hope to settle down eventually. At the moment, they're undercover working for a minor drug lord trying to expose crowd to police. Okay, you deserve to die for that, but then I can't kill you. Renee O'Shaughnessy, 27 teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers. An arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. Name Jafar Haroon, 40, crane operator. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator that makes a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and get abusive towards their significant other and children if they get angry or intoxicated. Alicia, the Torville 35 driver. Alicia is an absolute speed demon. They cruise at utterly ridiculous speeds all around Cosmopolis City, delivering miscellaneous packages to various people and companies. With their stoic demeanor and calm nerves, it could be an excellent rally driver. Jade Shawnee, 27, Leeson Office. Jade is the communications coordinator at Cosmopolis City, home guard, mainly focusing on disaster management. They live alone with 2 cats and a hamster, to not being particularly interested in finding a partner. Gwendolyn Chi, 30, network engineer. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure when their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing with their life, but they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on their income. Benton Cyrano, 36, comics artist, podcaster. Bennington, an artist and writer of graphic novels, is often full of size and irreligion. They host together with a pal a religion-themed podcast without being a jerk towards the beliefs of others. It's a pleasant listen that brings bi-weekly amusement. In their free time, they're just dedicated to crafting intricate poems in new languages. You're dying. You're dying, yay. That's just, I can tell that is a good thing. And you're sadly dying. I don't want to do this no more. It's everybody that's dying, not everybody else is living.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Why?
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
We don't see this line of thought going anywhere.
Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Actually, I do have thoughts on loyalty.
I am all ears, Grim.
Don't you think this flows too one way?
Such is the nature of loyalty.
Oh, you're just so arrogant, always demanding, never giving back.
Ha! Grand! A reaper demanding its due. Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. See what I... Where is your sense of humor?
Don't have one.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
I didn't even get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you...
I want to know, did I do a good job?
It seems you marked the proper amount of
Yep.
profiles. Well done, and all that.
Alright, it doesn't seem like you care.
Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Still want to be a writer? I want to get another raise. It's due forever to get out of this
You
guy's
drive
stuff.
a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Too broke, too broke, too broke. Can't buy anything, man. Nothing whatsoever. Hey, people. Oh, man. Cheap. Cronews weeding out bad cops and planting a bright future for our town, an expose on corrupt law enforcement. Economista, poor and out-of-date educational standards lead to mistakes and decreased competency all across the business world. Culture Mag, climbing the charge, Creed Comrades finally hit 6th place in its religion-themed podcast list. Cronews disaster relief responds quickly and efficiently to Southeast Cosmopolis City after powerful hurricane makes landfall. Cronews Daredevil delivery driver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes Cosmopolis City. Sheesh. Tidings, Grim. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration on alternation every so often. And I have developed just a thing for it. Quote for the day, every other profile has to every other. My gosh. I guess it depends on which one I want to go first. Oh man. Clara Lopez, 29 attorney. Clara is still 29 but already a hotshot lawyer. They're mostly famous for winning a case and getting the victim's family to pay damages to a drunk driver who killed their son. They will always find a loophole and present the case very convincingly. I feel like I already want to pay you. Lacey Reed, 31, anthropologist. Lacey is a renowned anthropologist famous for their photographs of island communities. Some of their noted works include Quindu, How Many Colors Can a Skirt Have? New Old Land, Is It Really That New? Colonel Gascar, Gateway to Overeating. At home, they like to spend time in their garden presenting knee-high indigenous stone statues between her patches. Okay, you get the live. Keiji Sakai says retired Keiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying them with impoverished regions with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. Dang it. Sanyu for 55 shopkeeper frustrated with the bland condiment selection at the local grocery stores. Sanyu opened a shop to sell specialty cooking ingredients. Now people can cook dishes originating from all around the globe. Everyone Posh 35 poacher aims the gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with their skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. I don't think that's a thing. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. Amanda's Hammer 51 editor-in-chief. Before Amanda's took over the Daily Moon, the paper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Vittoria Lowe, 19 pro gamer. Vittoria started out playing competitive games that he loved, believing in themselves when no one else did. Kept getting better, but life kept getting more difficult. Vittoria had a really good shot at making it until they got involved in an esports doping scandal. Ooh. Yusuf Al-Asta, 36, stay-at-home parent. Yusuf mostly stays at home raising their kid after the death of their spouse. It's been a rough going both mentally and physically, but they're making do thanks to the support network of friends and family. So live, die, live, die, live, die, live, die. I don't know. I'm gonna arrange every other does like what I just did the way I did it. I don't mean like live, die, live, die. I don't know. So for now though.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
What now?
The suffering. How many lives have you taken?
No, I actually don't. I actually don't count.
Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name.
Yep.
Grim Reaper.
Ooh, something bit me. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, I gotta stop. Ow. I'm not hurting anyone personally.
Of course not. You're pure and clean. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an orphan?
Uh-huh.
I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry.
Okay.
I shall compose a novel most illustrious. One that will explain everything.
Cool, can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing. Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Cool.
Batten down
We
the
would
hatches.
have money for
Tis a
something.
storm of sails.
Uh, 200 short, 800 short. Ah, the thing I actually want. Yes, gimme.
Huh. Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at a gathering of some immensely wealthy idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it! A weird long curve of a nose, and those stupid goggles.
I like it.
Ridiculous! Had to have it. So we plundered the whole lot of them. Lest these smelled nice, for they soiled their trousers from beer. Then the mask came in real handy.
I'm so poor. Alright, Plague Doctor. I feel like I'm going to take this hat off for now, see how it is. So I won't go for this, but I will go for this. Interesting. Plague Doctor, Crow. War never changes. Shunkat? Oh, nothing good. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay. I guess I'm stuck with this until something better comes out. Alright. Alright, Garrick, I had to fix a small problem, but I think you fixed it. Should be good. What was I doing? Ah, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. You know anything? I did. What did I buy? I bought the mask. It wasn't even worth it. Crow News, cruel irony, hotshot lawyer Sierra Lopez dead in a hit-and-run accident caused by same drunk driver they helped to save. Crow News, poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Crow News, another young adult harassed by a mysterious person in Cosmopolis City dealing with a serial stalker. Daily Boon, the youth of today are moral and lazy, which should reinstate harsher punishments. Crow News. Oh, I didn't know the difference. Local photographer dissolves a decade-old dispute between neighbors by baking a cake. Crow News market experts warn against investing in Bitcoin. Grim, I'll keep this short. I'm suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. I can't say the word. Quarter of the day, the last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. So I'm guessing these 3. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment to make it count. I don't know. Man. A Sharia Sinclair, 34 social worker. Sharia has been working at the local refugee community, helping them get settled and figure out the particulars of the bureaucracy of Cosmopolis City. In their free time, they enjoy lengthy swims. They plan to write a series of novels about the labyrinthine nature of bureaucracy. Blair Presley, 50, plastic surgeon, adult film director. Blair considers their jobs as a doctor more a hobby. They enjoy traveling to various foreign lands and shooting short films. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in 3 different countries. Didn't I already have you? Yeah, I had you before, and you gotta live again? Are you serious? Feruzi Williams, 40, investor. Feruzi is an is an avid investment enthusiast spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying selling stocks randomly despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn. He keeps successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Yitcoin. Luis Jimenez, 36, restaurant owner, got munchies for shark fin but can't find any. Not if Luis Jimenez is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Luis has served in the restaurant for a decade, but also involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. Misao Ishigami, 57, prison warden. Misao has been working at prisons for so long that, in their eyes, nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately, they've started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance systems with enormous privacy violation implications. Samuel Van Silic, 44, editor. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past, one they've always kept on themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. Altar McGrath, 66, alchemist. After decades of unsuccessful attempts at turning mercury into gold, altars had to utilize their alchemy talents in healthcare. They carefully mix together various chlorine and sulfur-containing compounds and selling it as a cure for everything? That doesn't sound right. So I think these three have to die? Well, let's see. No, it's up, down. So I think it's these three then. Oh no! The last two humans came from the facts. It's like, is the bottom three or is it this three? So either way, the editor's dead. Let's see. I kind of want you to die. I think you actually let you die as well. You lived last time. Gosh, I hate you. Actually, humans coming from the facts have to die. Like, how are you supposed to know which one's the last three? Or is this the front? This is the... man, I'm confused. I don't understand. So, logically speaking, it should be these three. But I just don't know. If I do it this way, though, it'll be these three. So this way. So you're dying. So, buddy, you're dead. And you're dead. Everybody else, live. I think I'm good. I don't know.
Grim, why are you here?
What do you mean, why am I here?
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it.
How long...
I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess.
There are days where he cares and days where he doesn't.
Yes. That should suffice, I imagine?
Hey, can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
I believe it. What if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it. No.
What the heck? What is this referencing to? What if the Afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange monstrous gods?
Grim,
Metro Unmaker? It's just the Afterlife is an Eldritch Monster dating show.
that is just stupid.
You think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Do often seem to willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful. Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
It doesn't stop our nurture from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt at immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
When is that going to happen?
Any day now.
Any day now.
Any other questions?
Actually, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Cord blimey! You're looting! All me wares.
Good. Short. Hey, what is this? Sampu, God of the Dead, mummification, embalming, the afterlife, cemeteries, and tombs, and the protector of the underworld. This hound really gets around and grants you a stunningly canine visage. Ooh.
Ever been to the land of Doom, Skeleton?
No.
There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
So new clothes. I don't want to cut the hat. I think it's a head. Would it be better with the hat on? Kind of. It's kind of better, but I would still prefer the wrong thing. The rules. Done 5. Current news, thousands of families impoverished after crash of Bitcoin crisis destroying all their savings. Current news, unidentified body found in a lake, accidentally drowning presumed. Current news, alchemists found suffocated in their own lab. Watch, local shark population drops to a dangerous level. Are tasty creatures destined to go extinct? Current news, research into drone warfare shows is close to useless and willful error prone. The assignment, an eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Whether for the day any humans who seem suspicious have to die suspicious. Stellan de Jong, 40 programmer. Stellan enjoys hacking, woodworking, and collecting picture frames with stock photos. I can probably pick what I want to do. They still kind of enjoy programming, but find it hard to stay up with all the latest trends. They have 7 children with 5 different people and lead a local nonprofit trash cleanup organization. I don't know how I feel about that. Gatus Kamisti-24 drone pilot. After enlisting, Gatus decided to focus on the new and popular high-tech approach of drones because of their experience with the controllers and because it felt safer and less traumatizing. Probably to make the world better as they replace. Seems suspicious. Paul G. Hay, 26, non-commissioned officer. As a born to lead in intense situations, Paul enjoys being the backbone of the armed services. After completing several important missions during the Waz-Kegrad conflict, they've now moved on to training the recruits. They emphasize having a calm head and thinking things through. Emil Bonul, 46, priest. Emil went to college at 19 to study religion for the Luis. When weighing career options after graduation, he decided to become a priest again for the Lols. Oh, Lols. Some argue that detachment gives them the ability to give good, unbiased advice to troubled souls. Is that the meme one? Karen, Upper 40 homemaker. Karen is a busybody who goes around claiming to be the best informed, boasting how they've succeeded on their own merit alone, while demanding everything go their way no matter their circumstances. I feel they're given a priority above others, and any feeling of perceived respect leads them to a furious frenzy. Well, you're suspicious. I think everybody else is cool. You're questionable. Yeah, you're questionable, but you're living. Alright, at least I killed only one person. Did you get another one? I got 2 pigs now, I guess. I think we're good. It's the weekend. Huh? Where'd it go? Not again. As soon as you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Okay, you're so cute. Their fashion phones are arranged with an ear-piercing metallic clatter, familiar voice causing the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Short vacation now?
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Hey, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim.
Ah.
Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those of the highest management only.
So I guess only you then?
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment.
Figured.
I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Hello, new people.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
Shouldn't meet new people.
What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, then? Got insights into the fabric of the universe.
Maybe.
Deep reflections on the nature of the office.
Maybe.
Saves the boredom. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
What do you think of fate?
A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutiae. And the funds for regulations. I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no. Always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
You're so avant-garde.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
You planning to mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lean. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die.
I'll have to die eventually when it's time.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways. Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
I don't think I've seen you here before.
Nope.
Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Yep. Which one you win?
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
Yeah, we never met. What do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Jesus. I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
I am.
I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople.
We got an easy one.
And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging.
Because you got a boring job.
And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
You get different instructions every day.
Congratulations.
You thought I asked you Fate about your never changing instructions?
I've seen the boss like once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The Equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
In case reading the news helps make decisions?
I just do what Fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Left with no choices and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus?
Nope.
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Let's carry on with the story.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die.
Mm-hmm.
They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's it? That's the inspirational story?
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life will be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. Ah, what the heck. I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Good luck.
Thanks for the chat, stranger.
Welcome.
I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later.
Later.
I hope.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement.
3 weeks.
Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
I still have trouble deciding.
About how you feel about the whole thing? Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives every single day?
Yep.
Makes me uneasy. Can I be sure my choices have the correct results?
This one, sometimes that's getting a bit confusing.
Like there's a tinge of arbitrary design in the darkness? Heckin' scary. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? Well, what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
Guess that's it.
Nothing to it. don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the Den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
Yeah, right.
What else you got in mind? Sure, what's your poison?
What did I have last? I really don't remember, and it's bugging me. I think it was this. Like a Charon?
What's a Charon? Some sort of cocktail? Nah, sorry, we don't serve it.
No, Karen, I demand to speak to the manager.
Okay, let me call the manager. Let's see, where did I see him last? Oh, right! I'm the manager of the Den. Manager speaking? How can I help you?
The barkeep said you don't serve Karen.
I'm sorry, never heard of it. We can't serve what we don't have.
I'll get the recipe on my brain somehow.
Why didn't you say so to begin with? I'm always ready to learn new formulae. Fire away. What are we starting with?
I bet you seen water oil.
Next.
Vodka.
Okay. Then.
Corn
Got it.
cereal.
Finishing touches.
I'm full of eyeballs.
Whew! Hey, I'm sure you know what you're doing. Enjoy your very authentic brew. All I can say is, it sounds hella disgusting.
Goodbye, what are you drinking, Florian? Taste is indescribable. Words die within your mouth, recognition fails. Falls apart, synapses ease the fire for now undefinable measures of time. Your seconds may have passed for several minutes, no one can tell. Dread reality has been written onto your face, then your glass is empty.
Sure, what's your poison?
What did I have last time? I don't remember. Damn it, I should have wrote it down.
Coming right up. Sure, what's your poison? What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Should have written them down, because I don't remember. To buy
You're
everything
such
now.
a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Are you running out of inventory, man? I feel like you are. So I feel like I'm seeing the same products over and over now. Modern health doctors baffled as local scandalmonger suffocates due to own inflated self-importance. Crew news officer to revise and update the military instruction guide to fit modern standards. Truth explorer genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. Daily Moon, come one, come all. A spot is to host a dazzling air show. Culture Mag, Ho Wolf to present their latest at the Talbot Film Festival. It's about humanity's desire to be wild and immortal. Nutrition is required. I've been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Word of the day, 5 humans have to die out of 6. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. Do what you do best. Right. Okay. Liana Wolf, 35, quickly acclaimed film director. Liana was born somewhere in the woods and grew up in the wilderness. On their 18th birthday, their parents took them to Cosmopolis City, where they ended up spending 3 hours in a Photoshop. Inspired them to make films, and now they travel the world, presenting their work as festivals and to audiences everywhere. Ahmad Zakaria, 46 farmer inventor. Ahmad has never been happy with the status quo, as in with whatever they currently happen to have. They're always aiming higher and further, experimenting in various different fields in order to find new ways for ever more productive crops. Chloe, Shipster 57, unemployed. Chloe is extremely lazy and is and in a constant mood of discontent, yet no one truly knows why. As they talk very little, they also exhibit a lot of gluttonous behavior. Tevin Mason, 35 Air Force Captain. Tevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in intense combat situations. The family's history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, ready to take any time for themselves. Rudolph Rudy, 19 student. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society morales and the world works. Brian Calathenitos, 31 janitor. Raking leaves is hard, blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. That's why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting already at 6 in the morning. The toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern them one bit. So the only one that should live is this guy, but I don't know. My back. Alright.
When did you last smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs? Heard the soft cooing of a puppy bird with a bright plume?
I don't think I ever did.
Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention. The nature of everything. Oh, proud Reaper. Sometimes you cut too deep.
What'd I do? What did I do? What did I do? Wait, what?
I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems. Odd question. Haven't you been paying attention? It's an image that raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
You don't know everything.
We know more things under the stars than a Reaper yet to open their eyes. Be seeing you.
Later. Chancellor Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her paws. The gerbil complains at every hit. Can't believe I give the gerbil to the cat. Cat eyes you suspiciously covering the rubber toy with her paw. No taking back. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if granny voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
Are you having fun?
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
What?
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Bye. Man.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
Yeah.
Sure, what's your poison?
Did I do this one?
Coming right up.
I don't remember.
Sure. What's your poison?
I should have wrote it down.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Doubloons will get you anything, mate.
I'm broke.